Hi, I'm Megan Monroe from Bass Clubs News and hello Kentucky. This is one of our first videos of many more to come. And we're going to be bringing you the news from around your state, from your Bass Clubs tournaments. Clubs, leagues, trails, all of them. We're going to deliver the news you want to hear. The home of the Big Blue, where the known of the derbies, where they say the women are fast and the horses are beautiful. Or wait a minute, I don't know, my cameraman might have it backwards. I think the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. We'll see when we get there. So stay tuned to find out more.
Okay, we are ready to go here. This is Bob Stevens, Bass Clubs News. I'm here with RJ.
Hey folks, we're back.
And Mr. Pete over here, who is our special guest. Pete, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing just great.
Yeah, I know you've been.
I'm excited to get to sit in there.
Pete is our special guest.
Yeah,
He's with Catch 'em Lures.
Pete has taken Megan's place tonight. Megan, you know the
I don't look like her.
No, but these supermodels, you know, they're on call all the time, so we had to get.
I had to dress up.
Pete had to dress up, you know, so she's not here on this shoot. So
we let Pete fill in for Megan.
Yeah, that's it. But Pete is the CEO of Catch 'em Lures, who is sponsoring this tonight, and I've seen some big fish caught on the Catch 'em Lure.
The May side pot, big fish.
The May side pot was too. It's for Florida, the Florida
for
side.
Florida.
Pot. Yes, And our cameraman, I saw our cameraman is here tonight. I saw him catch 2 over 8 pounds. So.
Catch 'em Lures.
Catch 'em Lures is
Catch
good.
'em with catch.
Okay, RJ.
They work.
RJ, what do you have for us here tonight?
Well, Bob, I've got the Bass Federation qualifiers.
This is Kentucky, right?
This is Kentucky.
Okay.
They are more tournaments to come. There's been 3 events so far. At this time, we have Steve Taylor in first place. He's with the Bardstown Bassmasters. He's got 897 points there. And he's followed by Heath Martin with the Bardstown Bassmasters with 884 points. In third, we've got Brian Snyder with Team Buckeye with 875 points. We've got Lonnie Jones bringing in fourth. He's with the Gatlin County Bass Club. He's got 869 points. Followed by Donnie Cato of the Madisonville Bass Club with 867 points. And in at sixth, we've got Kenneth Davis of Team Buckeye, who is not qualified at this time, but stay tuned. We'll give you an update on that later. He's followed by John Dixon, who's not qualified at this point. But he's with the Barron Bassmasters with 851 points. Eighth place, we've got Charles Don Newman with the KBF Statewide Bass Club. He's bringing in eighth there, like I said, at 722 points. And we've got David Taylor in at ninth place with the Fish Heads Bass Club. I like that name.
That's a cool name.
That's a good name.
That's
yeah.
good.
There you go. 714 points, followed very closely by Rodney Brigman and Earl T. Maines.
Looks like you got a tie.
Got a tie. It's 713 points. So
they'll be fighting it out.
yeah, we'll see what happens there. So stay tuned, and we'll get you an update on that later on. And then we're bringing in 12th place here with Gerald Smith of the Mid-State Bassmasters with 712 points. And then we've got Gary Morrison coming in there with 587 points with the Mid-State Bassmasters. That's all I got tonight.
It looks to me like it's quite a fight going on up there.
Yeah.
In Kentucky. That's,
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of good fishermen in that state, and there's a lot of good lakes.
A lot of good fish up there.
A lot of good fish. You know, they don't.
Kentucky spots.
Yeah, and I know Pete's going to be fishing in the Kentucky Lake here later in the year in a big tournament. So,
Right.
Where doesn't Pete fish?
I fish all over. I don't catch them all over, but I fish all over.
Well,
But now with
I
the
think
new
he's
bait,
lying to you.
catching.
I think
he
he's
catches
lying,
fish wherever
folks.
he goes.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
They might be not
He's
good enough, but
that's
Who
a
do you
fishing tail there.
yeah,
Who
big
do you have,
fish
Pete?
story.
Big fish story.
Who do you have, Pete?
I have the Louisa Bass Club.
Okay,
Uh,
where are they located?
Where they at?
They are in northwestern, northeastern Kentucky.
Northeastern Kentucky. Up with the Big Sandy River, Ashland Oil Company. They're under the smokestacks of the Ashland Oil. Really, it's right
Doesn't
there by
some
West Virginia.
superstars live up there?
Oh, yes, they do. Billy Ray Cyrus was born just a little way down, and the Judge are right there. Jack Elam, who is one of the movie stars, is from there.
Got a lot going on up
Bill
there.
Anderson, you know.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby,
Yeah.
Fort Knox.
What is it about the women and the horses up there, Bob?
Well, no, Megan says, well, that her cameraman told her it was a land of the fast women and beautiful horses, but she kind of thought it was backwards.
Oh, thought they got that back. Yeah, something doesn't sound
Sounds about right then. Sounds
There
good.
you go.
All right, let's
What do you
do
got
these.
there?
Okay, let's do this.
All right,
Okay.
Pete, let's go. What
The
you got?
Louisa Bass Club.
All right.
We'll start from number 1 and read down the standings. So sitting up at the top of the leaderboard after how many events?
That's through May.
Through May. So
Yeah, it's probably 4 or 5 events. And I don't know
they
if
start that early
I don't
up
know if
there?
they started in January, but I know it's a
mighty
good-
cold.
You look at the points and you'll see. that
Yeah.
there's
Well,
seven.
I'm figuring 3 events.
Yeah, it's maybe 3.
Yeah. So Brad Taylor's sitting in first with 541 points. Number 2 is Dave Barton. He's got 529 points. And Scott Sexton with 508 is rounding off the top 3. Going down to 4th spot, we got Steve Dodson with 498 points. 5th is Luke McCoy with 466 points.
What's a tight race?
Yeah, it certainly is, all the way through. We got Philip Sloan with 460 points in 6th spot. And 7th spot is Jason Likens with 449. So there's
It's
less
tight.
than 100 points
Yeah.
separating.
Oh yeah, I think
top
it can
7.
change immediately on a tournament. And they're fishing in June.
Oh yeah, spotted bass. 8th spot, Glenn Rowe with 432 points. 9th spot is Billy Artrigue with 429. Number 10 is Gary Nelson with 412.
Uh-oh, another close one here.
Yeah, 411 points for Rick Lemaster. And
What's coming up next?
Well, we still got one more guy. We don't want to leave him out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now bring him on.
Nathan Henshaw would get mighty upset if you don't mention him.
All right, we don't
He's
want to
sitting
leave
there with 400 points.
Well, stay tuned. He may be
he's
on
in
up the
striking
ladder.
distance,
Yeah.
Pete. He's in striking
He
distance.
certainly is.
Go,
So-
Nathan.
So the next tournament
Okay.
Yeah.
for this club is going to be
June.
Paintsville Lake at the Marina Ramp on June 13th.
Wow.
I hope it's not a Friday.
No, don't
No,
think so.
it's a Saturday.
It's either a Saturday or a
And
Sunday.
the launch is 5:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. weigh-in.
Well, that's an early start, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
You're not used to that, are you, Pete?
it gets light awful early up there.
Yeah.
When I was in New Hampshire, it was light at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was at the ramp.
I did a tournament in Michigan when it was light. Almost at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was starting to get light.
And when I was in New Hampshire, I was used to that
Yeah.
first light takeoff.
Yeah.
So it was light when I got up. I boogied to the ramp, and they waited till 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, okay.
You done with that?
I'm done with that.
Throw it away, my man. Throw it away. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
That
That
actually,
about wraps it up for this evening.
Yeah, that wraps it up for Kentucky.
RJ, it was a pleasure.
Enjoyed having you on the
Well,
show tonight,
thank
Pete.
you for
We
being here,
appreciate
Pete.
you being
We'll
here.
have
Catch
you-
'em Lewis.
We'll have you back. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
I want to get out and get out fishing with you because I want to catch some of those big bass that you're catching.
I got some prototypes you'll like.
Oh, okay, because he's always coming up with some new baits. Thank you much. We'll see
All right.
you later.
Night, folks. Don't touch that dial. Stay tuned.
That's good.